Hi, I'm Daylon Soh, and I build products and communities. One of the communities I'm running is called Creative Mornings. Creative Mornings is a monthly breakfast event for people who are interested in the creative industry. I think it depends on what kind of people become entrepreneurs and what kind of problems these entrepreneurs start solving. There was like a really famous quote that said that we wanted flying cars, but what we got was like 140 characters on Twitter. And yeah, it's the nature of what kind of problems are people solving, and we chose to solve like communication problems at the advent of the internet itself. So in 2050, I don't know what's going to happen and how the landscape is going to transform. What I do know is that we are building inertia right here. People are working on key building blocks of technology, things like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all this infrastructure that supports like lots of data analysis, and I think there could be a lot of interesting angles that this could go. Yeah, for example, let's say if I want to buy a stock of a company, what kind of information would be useful for me? Is it only the stock price? Is it only the PE ratios and all the financial ratios that are currently presented in a dashboard? Could there be a deeper analysis about the consumer sentiment of the stock price, say from like Twitter? Could there be more data and information that's being sourced from the web that we don't know about that could actually affect the movement? So in general, when we talk about the stock market, there's information asymmetry, and if data, right, especially data that exists in very raw formats and are very, very distributed, if it can be collated and be presented in a meaningful way, that actually narrows down the information asymmetry. Yeah, I guess we have to wake up feeling optimistic about the future. If I'm not optimistic about the future, there's almost like no reason to keep living, right? So yeah, I'm generally optimistic. I think the future, it's very exciting. There's a lot of different possibilities. There are a lot of problems that have not been explored and solved yet. How can technology help us solve our problems in the next decade or two? Well, think of it this way. Technology is a building block, right? It's a tool. When you apply technology in meaningful ways, you're able to come up with good solutions to problems. But at the end of the day, I think not every problem needs to be solved by technology, right? If you want to drill a hole, for example, you just get a drill and you drill a hole. You don't need a software to kind of like do complicated calculations to like drill a hole. So not all problems need a technology solution. That's important to understand. I think in general, people should probably work less and be able to choose whether they like to work, and that we could possibly unleash more human creativity and human potential, not through doing mind-numbing work or doing work that could be automated by machine or by code. I think we should invest that creative energy into building more meaningful things, and that should be the way to go.